What is going on, Bolt Nation, and welcome to the review of the brand new pulse rifle from Future World called the Heart of Time. Not only in this video, I'm going to tell you guys if this weapon is good and you should definitely pledge to Future World Call, but I'm also going to tell you how you're going to be able to obtain this weapon and you still don't know how to actually get this one. So first, let's knock out the first thing, which is the most important thing, is how do you get this weapon? In order for you to get this weapon, you're going to need to pledge to the Future World Cult faction. Once you pledge to the Future World Cult faction, you will then need to earn the tokens. If you want to know how to earn fast tokens, check out my video on how to farm tokens so you guys can know exactly how to speed that up. Once you get 25 tokens, you go to the, pretty much the vendor and turn in the tokens, and hopefully RNG blesses you with this weapon. You're able to turn a total of 600 tokens, and hopefully one of you guys in one of those turn-ins, you'll be able to obtain the Heart of Time. Now, this pulse rifle falls in the following category of its archetype. It's a low impact, low range, high rate of fire pulse rifle, and it comes with some really interesting perks. Of course, let's start off with the intrinsic perk, which is called Rapid Fire Frame. Deeper ammo reserve, slightly faster reload when the magazine is empty. It comes with the following scopes: Candle PS and Impulse MS3. Also comes with steady rounds. This magazine is optimized for recoil control, greatly increases stability, slightly decreases range. And then you notice that I put the tactical mag. It'll give me a little bit more range, give me a little bit more reload, give me an extra burst, but it's going to mess up my stability. I would recommend the tactical mag if you are going to be putting a stabilizing mod. Pretty much if you're going to be putting a mod that actually is going to keep the gun from kicking, then I would definitely go with tactical mag. If you're not going to put any mod, then go with steady rounds. And last but not least, we have the perk called Dragonfly, which causes precision kills, creating elemental damage of an explosion. Now remember, the elemental damage is going to be based on what the weapon is. Of course, this is purple, which is going to create a void one. If you have an arc or solar one, it's going to create a solar or arc one. And this by far is the perk that makes this weapon stand out. The Dragonfly perk is I believe this is the only pulse rifle currently right now in the game that comes with the Dragonfly perk. I might be wrong, but if I am wrong, let me know in the comment section down below and which one is the other one that comes with Dragonfly. But I think I'm correct saying that this is the only pulse rifle currently right now in the game with this archetype that has a Dragonfly perk. Now this perk is actually pretty good in PvE and also in PvP, but let's go ahead and break down this weapon in PvP and see how well it fares. As you guys see in PvP, this weapon actually handles pretty good. You're going to want to make sure you keep your distance with this weapon. It's not going to be a very good weapon to actually fire at a long range. It's going to be a weapon you're going to want to maintain at a mid-range. It comes with an impact of 23, range of 29, stability 48, handling 33, and of course the magazine side is, of course, you guys know it's 33, and the aim assist is at 66, recoil direction is at 60. The optimal time to kill, if you guys don't know what optimal time to kill means, is basically the best time you could possibly get a kill with this weapon. It's 1.13 seconds. That's with a 4 burst, 9 critical headshots, basically 9 headshots or 9 crit shots, and 3 body shots. If you only shoot body shots, it's going to increase that to 1.67 seconds, and that's with almost a total of 6 bursts, all 16 body shots to your foe. Now in PvP, this weapon doesn't handle so bad. It actually is pretty good. It holds its own on mid-range. When you get to that closer range, you're definitely going to probably want to swap to a different weapon. But in that mid-range game, it actually holds its own, and it keeps the person, kind of engaged, and it's not going to be like where you're like, man, I'm really struggling with this weapon. It actually holds its own. I would have liked to see maybe a perk. If they would have added high cals to this weapon would have been a really good of a monster, because it would have been able to cause flinching when people would be shooting you. But unfortunately, it does not. Now, the only problem is that the Dragonfly perk is a little bit hard to proc in PvP, because you're going to have to make sure you're landing precision shots, and sometimes they'll kick, and it'll cost you to miss that precision shot, but you're still able to maybe kill someone if you land that precision shot. It's not going to be, all the time that you're going to be killing people with that one, but there's still great possibility, because the Dragonfly will cost at least 20% to 30% on burst. Unfortunately, the Dragonfly perk is not as good as Firefly, because Firefly actually had a wider range of explosion. This one has a smaller cylinder. Now let's talk about how well this weapon fares in PvE. In PvE, it's actually a really good weapon. Like I said, one of the things that it suffers is that long range engagements. You're not going to be able to do so well in long range, but you're going to be able to do fairly well in mid range. The Dragonfly perk is actually a lot more easier to proc in PvE, You can actually take your time and aim down the ads. Like I said, the only problem with the Dragonfly perk that I wish they would buff a little bit is definitely increase the radius of that blast to make this, to make that perk very, very viable. Now, overall, in general, this is a really good weapon. One thing I would do is if you are planning on picking up this weapon, or if you're trying to decide if you should definitely go with Future World Cult as your faction this week, I would recommend you actually pick this weapon up, because we never know with Bungie, they nerf, they buff, and I believe the pulse rifles will be getting a buff when Season 2 starts, so make sure you guys pick this one up so you guys can have a really good weapon when Season 2 comes out. Do keep in mind, guys, this might be the last week you're going to be able to obtain this weapon, so if you haven't had a chance to pick this one up, I would say now is the time to actually grind this out. If I had to give a rating between 1 to 5, 1 being the worst and 5 being the best, I would definitely put this at a 3 out of 5. Do keep in mind, with the buff coming to the pulse rifles that we expect Bungie to come out with, this weapon might be very valuable not only for PvP and also for PvE. I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please do me the huge favor, guys, sharing this video with your friends and dropping a like. And don't forget, guys, for all things Destiny 2 related, make sure you guys keep it locked on this channel, and I will catch you guys on the next video.